Okay, it looks like I'll be going last, and McMahon, when you're ready, you can go. Captain Poland, I will send you mine if you want it. I do want it, but I am certainly not going to take it from you. You need to keep yours, because Captain Poland is such a nice guy. He gives a lot of cards away in person, and that's something that I would not feel comfortable just taking from you. If you pull a second one, maybe we'll talk, but the one that you have, just go ahead and keep it.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to cast Hope of Girapur. 1/1 flyer. I can sacrifice it to prevent the player that I've hit with it from casting non-creature spells until my next turn. Then I'm going to pass turn.
Controlly what? I will draw. Alright. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap the forest for an Arboreal Grazer. He has reach, and when he enters the battlefield, I may put a land card from my hand on the battlefield tapped. I will put a brushland tapped. And I will pass my turn after that.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Island is my land for turn. Tap it for a Relic of Progenitus. Artifact, I can tap it for a player to exile a card. They get to choose. Or I can pay 1 and exile it, and exile all cards from all graveyards and draw a card. So just a little bit of early graveyard hate.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll pass to Azarain.
All right, I'm going to... Every single one of you had a turn 1. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, I will go ahead and play a Plains. And, I want to be cool. I'm not going to wait to do this, even though I could. I want to turn 1 as well. I'm going to play an Enlightened Tutor.
Ooh. What are your 2 turns?
What do you guys go and get with a turn 1 Enlightened Tutor?
Smothering Tithe.
Usually Soul Ring.
Smothering Tithe. Soul Ring is kind of my first thought. I'm done. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'll untap and draw.
Azarain, I know Smothering Tithe is your favorite.
Dude,
card
Smothering Tithe and
I'll play
anything
Plains.
with Ward is my favorite.
I'm gonna be a meanie. Well, no. We'll attack Omega first for 1.
Omega.
Okay.
So, let me
Obviously,
get
I
this
have
straight.
no blockers, so I will take the 1.
You can sacrifice the Hope of Gyropur and make it so that way I can't play Soul Ring on my next turn, correct?
No, it would only be Omega that wouldn't be able to cast.
Oh,
non-creature
because
spells.
it's the...
Yeah, it
dot
has to be the
damage.
player I hit with them. Then I cast an Ether Sworn Canonist. So each player who has cast an non-artifact spell this turn can't cast additional non-artifact spells. So you get 1 spell that's not an artifact spell each turn. Have fun. Pass turn.
So one spell that's not an artifact. So we can cast artifacts out the wahoo.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I
Artifact-
should have played
Sure,
Breya.
now that I've already got it out there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe I have more than 1 artifact in here. Actually, I might have 2. Anyway. Swamp. Okay, so even if I cast... Hold on, I'm trying to click on it. That's any spell. I can only cast 1 of anything.
Yeah, 1 non-artifact spell. That's all you get.
Well,
Sorry.
I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. For 3, I will cast Cultivate. Azarain, does this resolve?
Dude, I have to counter that if I could. Taco Tony in chat
All right.
says that he picked up some stuff today. What did you pick up, Taco Tony? I'm curious.
What you pick up? We want to hear. We want to see.
We need it.
I love that icon. by the
Well,
way.
let me see if this is the right. Actually, I'll go get another Schwamp.
Schwampy Schwamp.
Schwamp. And then that is gonna be it from me. I'm just gonna go get a swamp and a plains. This forest is going to go back in my library, but yeah, I'm going to go get a swamp to the field and then a forest to my hand.
Sounds good.
Or plains to my...
Plains
no,
to hand? Okay. And I can go ahead and go?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a swamp to the battlefield.
Azarain, I really wish we hadn't done that on your turn.
Why?
Because I only have one play on my turn.
Oh no, you're gonna shuffle it away.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Actually, I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to do it. I'll just tell you later what it would have been because I just drew a card that I can actually play instead. So
Okay, I appreciate it.
I'll be nice.
Well, I should have been a good blue mage and played at instant speed. So
Play a forest as my land for turn. I'll tap 2 for 3 visits. Go find a forest,
there we go.
and that'll end my turn.
All right. Okay, I will untap. I will graciously draw this Soul Ring.
Codex Shredder. I have a feeling it's Cody Shreddy.
I'm gonna play an island. I will then. I'm gonna tap 1 for that gorgeous Soul Ring, and guess what, McMahon? I'm gonna say screw you. I'm gonna tap 1 and play Belwar Stone.
I love that for you.
But after that, I unfortunately don't have a follow-up yet, so I will pass the turn.
You should have got your Mycosynth Lattice.
Yep.
from your-
Tap. Draw.
from your computer.
I will play a Buried Ruin. Then I'll go to combat. I'm gonna attack Omega for 3.
I'm sensing a theme here.
I'm sensing a Relic of Progenitus on your board. Post combat. I'm gonna cast a Thran Spider. On ETB, Thran Spider is going to have myself and Bodevro each make a tapped Power Stone token.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pass turn after that.
Alright. I will draw my Power Stone after this. But the Power Stone, that taps for what now?
It taps for colorless.
Just
you
one?
can't cast a non-artifact spell with it.
Oh.
Artifact spells and activated abilities only, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. Draw a card. For turn. Alright, I will play this forest. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast this Kessig Recluse, Reach and Death Touch. And that'll be it from me.
Sure. Just need to see the stats on it.
2, 3.
Okay. Interesting.
And then I will pass.
Okay, untap. Upkeep draw.
Sorry about that. I had to just go check on something. I'm seeing what is that? Zenith Tiller engine.
Thran
What?
Spider.
Dude, I'm strong on both accounts.
So 2/4 reach. On ETB, it makes a Power Stone for me and one other person, and then I pay
Dude,
7.
I'll
and
take the Power
it
Stone,
plus an
thanks.
artifact. Yeah, you're definitely not getting that. Try again. Sorry, bestie.
I'll go and tap an island for a Ruin Crab. You're welcome, Azarain.
What
Yeah. That
what a
makes
nice
sense.
guy.
Otherwise, your Soul Ring would have been gone. I was being nice.
I appreciate that. I will bank that favor for later in the game. Thank you.
As
And land for turn will be an island. Everybody please mill 3. This is a good crab.
Everyone.
It's everyone?
Yeah, each opponent.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm going to mill Capsize, Shark Typhoon, and Archmage Emeritus.
Brother.
I got Forest, which is Web, and Namada.
I got a Hangerback Walker, Dispatch, and a Plains.
Dang, it really would suck if your commander brought things back from your graveyard.
Yeah, too bad none of those things really work very well. Hangerback Walker would just die immediately.
Just to follow up on chat.
Only one spell per turn?
Yeah, that's not
One non-artifact, yep.
One non-artifact, okay.
I love that.
Since you keep hitting me, McMahon, I'll go ahead and use this to exile. You can exile a card from your graveyard. You get to pick what it is, though. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a Plains. And I think it's just time to get my commander out. So it's 3, a white and a blue, to cast Elminster. Enters with 5 loyalty. So here's the thing that I always run into is, do I do I just -3 him right away and chance hitting a really horrible low spell, or do I +2 and draw a card?
You want that card draw?
I think I do.
You want the card draw.
I think I do want the card draw right now. So I can't
Card
cast
draw, man.
any non-creatures anymore. So I'll +2. I'm gonna draw a card and then scry 2. So draw. Okay. Scry 2. I will leave that on top, and I will put this on the bottom. And since I can't cast any non-creature artifacts, or anything that's not an artifact, you can go make mayhem.
Okay, I'll untap.
Taco Tony says, sorry McMahon, while you are taking your drawing and thinking, Taco Tony says that he bought a Mondrak and an Amulet of Vigor.
See that, the Amulet and the Mondrak's beautiful. I like the Gallad Greeters too.
Gallad Greeters.
I didn't know they even made that art for Gifted Aetherborn. It's really pretty. Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna put 5 at Elminster.
Yeah. 2.
I'm gonna go to post combat. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast Starnheim Courser. Artifacts and enchantments I cast cost 1 less to cast. Does that resolve?
Yes.
Okay. Pay 2. Cast Thopter Shop. Whenever one or more artifact creatures I control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Pay 2 and white and tap it. Create a 1/1 Thopter token with flag. Pass.
Alright. I will untap and draw.
Draw.
Draw. Alright. Forest. Return. Alright. So I think I'm just gonna send Doran out this way. I will take a damage from Brushland. I'll cast my commander. Alright. I will go to combat after this. I'm going to swing 3. And so 3 is going at McMahon. Actually, 2. What's the power toughness on your creature, Omega?
0/3.
Oh yeah, it's rune cap.
Well, now it's a 3/3 thanks to Doran.
Yep. Right. And I will send this 3/3 with Death Touch over at Omega.
No blocks.
No blocks. Take 3.
All right, and then I will pass my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Untap. Huh?
Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying. Pass the turn again.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Land. You know, my scrying's really gonna suck against that rune crab. My scrying is gonna suck against that rune crab.
Yeah, it is. So, let's see. Do I do that?
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to do. I'm going to do it.
We always like the fun things.
3. We'll go ahead and cast Solve the Equation. I had to write on the sleeve because it's in Japanese.
That's fair.
I'm
What do we
actually
find?
I'm going to go find my windfall.
Seems fun to me.
Oh my.
Let everybody have some fun.
I'm A-okay with that.
There it is.
Excuse me.
Have you played a land?
No, I have not. You don't have to mill yet.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, he says not yet.
Give it
Oh, I've
time.
got lands in hand. I've got plenty of lands in hand. In fact,
Oh,
that's
I
kind of
wish
what the
that would
windfall's for, because I need a few
Yeah, you need
more
some
cards in hand.
action.
I need more than just lands. I need some answers to this limiting control stuff. So that'll go to hand. I don't have enough mana to cast it this turn anyway, so
You couldn't even if you wanted to.
true. But yeah, since I'm gonna be casting the Windfall next turn anyway, I'll go ahead and play an Evolving Wilds
Oh my.
as my land for turn. Then I'll go ahead and sack it to go find a basic, so you each mill a total of 6.
Yep. Land.
Now,
Counterspell. Cyclonic Rift, Reality Shift, and another land.
2 planes, Pit of Offerings, Shimmermere, Goldmere, and Redain, God of the Worthy.
Quick Beam, Nature's Claim, Silklash Spider, Path to Exile, and 2 lands.
I'm a big fan of seeing Silklash Spider not be in play.
Mm.
I knew when you said
See,
Nancy
the
flying, I'm like, oh, that's one of the cards in the deck.
The mill's not dangerous till it gets down to the end of your library. You got plenty of time.
So much time.
Are you good, Omega? Or you got one other thing?
Nope, that was it. Pass.
You know, the only way to target mill is player removal.
I'll untap. Upkeep. That is true. Draw. Well, since I can't use Elminster's minus, I guess I will just plus him up to 4, and I will draw and scry 2. What do I want to be put into my graveyard?
Nothing.
I'm going to bottom both. Okay, so my next instant and sorcery cost 2 less land for turn. I will play Prairie Stream. Can enter untapped because I do control 2 or more basics. Then, with it being 2 less, I'm going to delve a little bit.
Cruise
1,
or dig?
2, 3, 4, and I need 1 more. Let's do Archmage Emeritus. I don't know. I'm getting any creatures back, so I'm going to delve 5.
7.
Okay, I'll let it happen.
2,
Temporal Trespass?
3. It is Temporal Trespass. I'm doing this now so I don't get it wheeled next turn.
Have a nice day.
This is the first time I've ever casted this spell. It's been in the decks for like since I got it, and I've never casted it. So it's gonna get exiled, and I'm just gonna take an extra turn after this one. That is a non-creature or non-artifact spell, so I
Aren't
can't.
you glad I have this Aetherthorn Canonist in play all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, I'm so happy for. I'm glad. So I guess I'll just go to my extra turn, and I will untap, and I'll draw. Okay. Let's just go ahead and. Oh, geez, yeah. That now I'm like, oh, I could cast a couple spells here, but I really can't. So.
She's the most important one.
that, I will tap 5, and I'm going to play a Divine Visitation.
Sure. You do that.
After that, I'm going to take the chance. Let's go ahead and -3 Elminster. I am notoriously bad at doing this. This will be a land, I promise. You guys ready?
Yep. We're
Oh,
Nope.
it is a
7,
Seagate
not bad.
Restoration.
to make 7 4/4s.
I will make 7 4/4s with Vigilance. That will get exiled.
I love that for you.
Elminster's
You've
at
broken the
1.
curse.
I've broken the curse. That's like, if I do hit a spell, it's usually like a 3 or a 4. That's the first time I've actually hit something pretty massive off of it. So I think I need to draw.
28
I don't
powers,
know.
not bad.
So I'll draw 7 angels. I can't cast another non-artifact spell. I have not played a land this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and just play a command beacon. And after that, I will pass.
The Prairie Stream wasn't this turn?
The Prairie Stream
That
was
was
last turn.
the turn before.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Well, this makes chasing Elminster a bit of a difficult prospect now, doesn't it?
He's just an old man.
Okay.
Yeah, when they came out with the first D&D set and he wasn't in it, I was so pissed.
Was he not in the first one?
No.
No.
It's Baldur's Gate.
No.
Because he's a character in Baldur's Gate, right? So.
Even though the first one, AFR, he's still Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
That's why I was pissed.
Tech.
It's not like it was Dragonlance or something in the first set.
Pay 4. I'm gonna cast Elish Norn.
Ugh.
Yoinks.
Is that okay to resolve?
Yes.
Which Norn is
The
that's
flip Elish Norn.
that's your ETBs get doubled?
No. Whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you or a permanent you control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay 1, and then they may pay 3 and sacrifice 3 other creatures to exile it and transform it into the saga where I incubate.
I'm gonna
5
counterspell.
times.
I really don't want to have to lose life to hit you.
You intend to hit me then, do you?
I intend to hit all of you at some point if I can.
I will pass the turn.
I don't. If I'm swinging that, something went horribly wrong.
You said you passed?
Yes, I passed turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I will draw.
Draw.
Draw. I will play a Caves of Coilos. Alright, now this is going to be the tricky part because he's going to wheel and deal next turn, I'm guessing. So I might as well do this now.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed I'll cast the Windfall because I might draw something else, but I'm probably going to cast it.
Yeah,
Let's just say.
that's okay, because I'm just going
'Cause
to cast...
hopefully one of you has enough cards in hand to make it worthwhile, because it doesn't count my hand.
Windfall? Oh, what doesn't? Oh, it doesn't count. It's your opponent's.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong wheel. Yes, it does.
I was gonna say, how many cards? I have 3 in hand.
I have 2.
I have 3.
4, but it's about to be 3.
So we're gonna. All right.
This is going to be a pitiful windfall, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
don't
now.
do it. Alright. I am going to cast weirdedly a Farseek. Search my library for plains, island, or swamp, or mountain. All of them. I'm gonna put that onto the battlefield tapped. I'm gonna go and get a, let's see, plains tapped, and then I'm going to move to combat. And
Right, you are.
I'm going to swing a 3 with Death Touch at McMahon, and 5, 6, 7, 8 over at Omega.
No blocks. Down to 25.
I'll put Hope of Girapur under the bus. Thopter Shop trigger, I draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Hope of Gearfur, that's What's the power and toughness on that? Does it?
1/1.
The 1/1.
All right. That'll be my turn.
I now have 3 cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. I'll keep draw. That doesn't change a thing.
Thonk.
Well, now the Windfall, I'll have 4 cards in hand.
Well, once you cast Windfall, you'll have 3.
No, I have 5 right now, so I was already taking that into account.
Gotcha. You're
So I have
smarter than
4.
I am.
But I can actually get that to 5 before I cast the Windfall.
Nice.
That's true with the relic.
I will. Yeah, I wasn't even talking that, but actually, I'll just.
You can make it
I'll-
6.
I could but I don't think I want to sacrifice it yet and get rid of everyone's graveyards.
True. Don't do that.
I'm a mill player, but I still want y'all to play the game. I just want to annoy the hell out of you while you do it.
Spoken like a true mill player.
But I'll float the blue, play a Simic Growth Chamber as my land for turn, bouncing the island back to my hand.
So we'll mill 3.
Yes, please.
Organic Extinction, Generous Gift, War Room.
I'm gonna mill 3 lands.
2 lands and a ribcage spider.
Okay, then with the blue floating, I'll tap for 2 more, and I'll go ahead and wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't go up in lands because I played 1. Okay, I was wondering how I didn't have 5. I'll go ahead and do that Windfall. I've got 4 in hand.
I have 3.
I've got 3.
You're getting 2 lands and a Jason Rince Prodigy.
Tree of Redemption, Abzan Beastmaster, and Ancient Lumbernut.
Chosen of Corliss, Workshop Assistant, Trading Post.
Oh, I have like nightmares of Children of Corliss.
And I'm getting rid of an island, Dreadwaters, and a Memory Lapse.
And we're drawing 4, correct?
We all draw 4. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And that was my only spell per turn. Let's see, I did my land drop, so yeah, that'll be it. Pass there.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Since Elminster is at 1, I can't do anything else. He will go up to 3. And I will draw, scry 2. So just like, can I get any of these into my hand, or do I have to just keep putting everything at the bottom?
Yeah, bottoming everything useful.
I
I mean,
think
I have no problem with that ruin grab personally.
I think, excuse me, bottom this one, top this one. I just dropped a few cards, so let me grab those.
Okay.
Okay, do it like that. All right, I get 1 non-creature spell. I'll play land, island. Then
Adam.
I'm gonna do 2, 4, and I will play Heliod. We're getting some echo from someone. Is that
It's probably me. My mic is a little too sensitive. I can't turn it down anymore.
okay? I'll try and talk. It doesn't seem to be an issue all the time, but I'm gonna play Heliod.
Which Heliod?
It is the
Oh, the
white
warp
blue one.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. The transform. Heliod.
so I can't cast another spell, so I think I will pay. So all right, sorry. He's got a ETB. I've very rarely casted this. So when Heliod enters the battlefield, return target enchantment card that is not a god from my graveyard to my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that super cool Shark Typhoon that was milled away. Thank you.
Yeah, I did feel a little bit bad about that because that's one of my favorite cards.
Oh yeah, I think I have about 4 like very good enchantments. Divine Visitation and Shark Typhoon are 2 out of those super great enchantments that I have. So Heliod, his flip side is incredible, and his excuse me, his flip side is awesome, and his front side just gets me back those enchantments that I want.
What's his flip side do again?
I'm gonna show you.
You have
'cause I'm
flash,
gonna
and
flip
your
him.
spells cost 1 less for each card you've drawn
You're
this
gonna
turn.
flip him.
Oh yeah. So pay 2, pay 3, and 2 life. And I will just immediately transform him. I can only do this at a sorcery speed anyway, so I will flip him into Heliod, the Warped Eclipse. He is a 4/6. I may cast spells as though they had flash. Spells I cast cost 1 less to cast for each card my opponents have drawn this turn. So if that windfall happened, all my spells would have been like free. I have 2 mana up. I have 5 cards in hand, and I will go to combat. I'm just going to keep it fair. I'm going to send 3 4/4s at Make Mayhem, 3 4/4s at Omega, and 1 4/4 over at Bow.
All right.
I'll block with Thran Spider.
Okay, I'm at the lowest life, and I even let you keep your soul ring earlier.
All right. All right. Favor cashed in. You are correct. 1 angel will go at Omega, 3 will go at Bow.
All right.
I'm putting Thran Spider in front of one of the 4/4s.
Okay.
We will trade.
I'll take the 4 down to 21.
I'll draw a card. I will take 8, go to 29.
And then I'm done after that.
I will untap. Draw a card. I'll play Plains. I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Draw.
Draw. Alright, I'll play Command Tower. And then, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You know those things I said about your Silklash Spider? I take them back.
7 for a Sandstep Mastodon. It has reach, and when it enters the battlefield, bolster 5. Choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put 5 1/1/1 counters on it. I'm gonna choose my Kessig Recluse. Put 5
One big spider.
1/1 counters on it. If I can find my dice. Boink. Alright. That is my spell for turn. I'm going to go to combat. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you even want to attack?
I do the mill player. That's the only way I can combat.
I can't
mill.
believe the mill player is getting hit more than the control player. Wow.
So, yeah, that's a pretty
Yep,
thing for
that's
me.
the only way to combat mill. So let's see, 8.
You've
is
got
one-
plenty of library left to deal with the mill player. The control player is going to slow you down the whole game.
You're getting rid of all my removal. Path to exile.
I'm going to just
Anyway,
remain
it's
silent
coming
over
in
here.
And then yeah, that'll be it from me.
You said 8?
Yes, sir.
If I throw the ruin crab in front of it, will y'all stop hitting me for a little while? If the answer is no, then I'm not going to. I'll keep the ruin crab and just do damage on the way out.
Might as well. Might as
I'm
well.
okay with that rune crab. That rune crab has done nothing to me.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
really
yeah,
have
Mr. Recursion over there.
I lost my board wipe. Oh no, unfortunate.
Harrow in chat says rule number 1, kill Chris first.
Hey, the Harrow!
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Oh no, he's a friend. My wife's the one who started that.
Yeah. But still, that's just kind of mean.
I'm trying to kill you all equally, so I'm not
Like the
picking
windfall,
favorites.
You let us draw cards. That's very nice.
So what was that if I throw the ruin crab in front of it? Y'all gonna leave me alone for a little bit?
How about you can
Sure.
keep your rune crab, and I will just not hit you for a turn. How's that sound?
A turn. I almost have to throw the room crab for fun. Huh?
I said we got to keep the game moving somehow.
It is. We're only on like turn.
I feel like
5, maybe
Azrain's
4?
moving it pretty quickly, personally.
Yeah.
True.
Those 744 angels probably clued you in. I thought I was dead already. So
You cashed in your favor, which was totally warranted, but now favors are gone.
yeah, and I haven't heard your answer to that. If I throw the ruin crab in front of that, will you'll not hit me because you got
Yeah.
death on board for me.
If you throw the rune crab in front of it, I do have vigilance, so it'd be hard to say like I shouldn't kill someone when I have no downside for it. So I'm not quite sure because I think I'm gonna just remain silent because I'm the biggest threat at the table, obviously. So I think me making deals at this point is not beneficial to me at all.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to assume I'm on my way out, and I'll take the 8.
All
Down to
right.
13.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
The commitment is astounding. Truly
Untap.
a god among men.
Upkeep, draw.
Omega, I will say this. I'm not gonna say
Mhm.
I'm gonna kill you or I'm gonna leave you alive. What I'm gonna say is this. I personally don't like to be the guy who just knocks someone out really early. Your board is not threatening to me. I don't like milling 3 cards, but is not the end of the world. So I am not going to just outright swing out at you, take you out for no reason. I'm more scared of both McMahon and Bo Devereaux. So I don't think that it's advantageous for me to take one person out so that way both of them can focus solely on me. I don't want to make this a 2v1. So I will say that.
Okay. In that case, I will go ahead and tap Semi-Crow's Chamber. Cast my Commander Gretchen Titchwillow.
I'm surprised that the Aethersworn Canonist has lived this long.
I know. Well, my removal's in my graveyard.
I want it to stay around to the end since I have flash
At this
on
point,
everything.
would it even be Aether Sworn Canonist? I'm pretty sure it's just Heliod, right?
Yeah.
True.
I'll tap 4 to use Gretchen's ability to draw a card and play a land.
Mm-hmm.
Take that dice up, Azrain. You won't.
Everybody please mill 3.
yes.
Yes, absolutely. Bear Takedown, Sag, Victorious Familiar, Filigree Familiar.
Crashing
Harvest
Drawbridge,
Season,
Murmuring
Tower
Mystic,
Defense,
and Land.
Golgari Rot Farm.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and drawer. Since I have no reason to excuse me, play spells on my turn anymore, I'll play a land. I will also use my Soul Ring. I will foretell this card. I'm gonna leave this here so I don't forget about it. And then I will just use Elminster's +2 because I don't want him to die. I'm gonna draw a card. Okay, and I'll scry 2. Oh, these are both really good cards, but I know they're just gonna leave as soon as Omega gets his turn. So I guess I will.
To be honest, I don't have another land in hand now. I remember I wheeled them away.
I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna bottom 1, keep 1 on top. We'll take the chance. We'll see if you top deck a land, and after that, I will be. Well, shoot, I should go to combat. Excuse me. Okay, combat. I'm gonna just send. I'll be fair again. I'm gonna. So, Bo, you have. Does Doran have reach?
No, Doran does not have reach. The Sandsteed Mastodon does though, and the Arboreal Grazer does, but it's a 0/3.
Okay.
But
then,
these two are able to block.
That being said, I'm sending 1 at Omega, I'm sending 2 at McMahon, and I'm going to send 3 at Bo.
All right.
I have response.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna tap my top to shop, and I'll create a token, and I'll use it to block one of the tokens. One of your.
So you'll block both. Okay.
All right. I will also block both.
Take
Mhm.
My creature will die,
Yeah,
and
I'll-
then one of your creatures will die.
Yep, I lose 1.
I'll draw a card from.
And then I'll
top
take
to shop.
4.
You drew a card. My spell costs 1 less.
You do.
You sent 3 at me, correct?
I sent 3 at you, yes, so you'll take 4.
Copy. I took 4. I done toked it.
I think I'm going to take advantage of that now. I have not casted a spell yet.
Might as well.
So I will go ahead and do this. So that's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll tap 5, and I will flash in Shark Typhoon.
All right.
After that, I will pass the turn.
I'll untap. Draw a card. I'll put a Myriad Landscape into play. No pass. Go ahead.
All right. I will untap. Draw.
Did your Starnheim Courser die, McMahon?
I didn't block with it.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah, he took the 4.
Gotcha. I for some reason thought you said block both, but maybe I just said block both.
I will play a Canopy Vista for my land turn. Let's see here. It's not really worth it to do now. No bad
Why not?
things. All right. Oh, this is tough. But I feel like you're already ahead quite a bit. And you can only cast one thing as of currently. So, I'm just going to bite this. And for Abzan, I'm going to cast Abzan Charm. Choose one. I can exile a creature with power 3 or greater, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, and distribute 2 +1/+1 counters on creatures I control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw 2 and lose 2 because I have 2 cards in my hand. I don't think getting rid of anything. I mean, I could get rid of that, but I feel like you can only still cast one thing a turn, so it's not that gross, right? Am I right? Draw 2, lose 2.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. All right. That was my spell for turn. And I am also going to just pass.
So, over to me.
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 spell per turn, huh? Untap. I'll keep draw.
Unless it's an artifact, you can do all of those.
Yeah, any artifact you want.
I'm not particularly artifact heavy. This is not my artifact deck. That would have been the one I played last time on stream with Rayev.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
That was your Boros
Yeah.
equipment stack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing went nuts.
Rayev and his double striking dragons. So let's see. What should I do? What should I do? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Do I think I'm going to live another turn?
Who's to say?
Well, technically, Azarain, he's got death on board.
He's had it for a few turns on anyone
Yeah.
else.
I don't know how much I can weasel myself to stay alive much longer.
He's chosen mercy instead.
I'm a benevolent god. I don't think it might.
seriously, God, don't
Thank you.
unbelievable.
That was a quote. I'm not saying that I'm God. Please don't.
God King.
Anyone who doesn't recognize 300 needs to get out of the house a lot more.
Right?
That's true.
Or stay in a lot more and watch.
Yeah.
Well, if I do that, I can't do anything else. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna assume I'm on the way out. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 2 of them being blue, and we'll go ahead and Tasha's hideous laughter.
MB20, yeah?
Yeah, mana value 20. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile 20 mana value.
Jeez.
13, 14,
3,
15,
4,
17, 20.
1,
9.
2, 3.
You exiled 14
13,
cards from me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
24.
14,
Temporal manipulation. Okay, that's my
17.
20. These are exiled, you said?
Yep. All of them straight to the exile.
Gross.
Not bad for 3 mana, huh?
Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a great card.
That takes care of that. Then I will tap 1 for a Sentinel Totem. Artifact. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that is not going to help me anytime soon. That can go to the bottom. And like I said, I believe I'm on my way out. I'll go ahead and sacrifice the Sentinel Totem. Actually, no. Pay 1 and sack the Relic of Progenitus to exile all cards from all graveyards and draw a card.
Sure.
My graveyard is just about as thick as my library.
I think I have like a 10 card difference, 10, 15 card difference.
I haven't really done that much this game, honestly.
You're done after that, Omega?
No, actually, because I just drew my land, so everybody please mill 3. We'll start your graveyards over again.
Yes, thank you for that. You're going to hit...
And I'm not going to sacrifice the Sentinel Totem just to get rid of 3 cards. I'm not quite that petty.
You know what? I did have this master plan of living death, but it got milled away.
But that's all I can do. Over to you, Azrain.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. You know, really did not appreciate... I was going to just hit you with 1 again, but you milled that 20, hit a bunch of really good cards, and then that 3 just hit another set of really good cards.
Technically, I didn't mill 20. I exiled, but... Here, hand me that shovel. I'll dig myself a little deeper.
Yeah.
Just grab a landmine at this point.
I think I'm going to use Elminster's +2 again. So he'll go to 7. I'll draw, and then I will scry. Come on. Both of those are going to go to the bottom. I'll play my land for the turn. Island. Then I'm going to go ahead and tap 4. What would be better here? Let me think.
It's overrated.
I'm just going to tap 2. Save that. Tap 2. I'll play my foretelled card. It's going to be Spectral Deluge. I'm going to basically return all your creatures.
How many islands do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything with toughness 4 or less, return to your hand.
Toughness 4 or less?
Yes.
That's both of mine.
I guess that doesn't really affect Bo at all. So I'll make another angel.
But you get to cast spells again. That's the important part.
Well, in that case, tap 1, tap 2. I'll just play Talrand. I guess that wasn't as effective as I would have. Oh, 5. Sorry, counts as an island. So, Bo, you will have to return. Sorry, I was counting. It says each island. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prairie Stream is plains and island.
All right.
Okay, so
To my hand,
that's
correct?
to your hand, yes.
All right.
Excuse me. After that, does your creature? What is your last creature, Bo?
It is a 8 toughness. So
Does
it's
it
a 8. So it's a 7/8.
Does it have reach?
It does have reach and death touch.
It's a 7/8 with reach and death touch.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send these 3 over at Omega. So that's for 12. I'm gonna send the other 4 at McMahon.
Okay, in response.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm gonna send 3 at McMahon. 1 has summoning sickness.
Okay, in response. I've got a question, Bodevro and McMahon. What on Azarain's board would getting rid of it would give you the best chance?
Probably the Divine Visitation.
Probably Divine Visitation, yeah.
Yeah, the enchantment that's creating the big boys.
Okay, so before I die, I'll tap 3 and Beast within it.
Yay.
A Beast Within, Divine Visitation will get destroyed. I will make a 3/3.
And now I'll sack the Sentinel Totem to exile all cards from all graveyards.
Nice. Okay.
And then die with all my lands tapped and an empty board.
I will make a Thopter token and block. Hold on. I think before Sentinel Totem's effect resolves, I'm going to use Buried Ruin to buy back Unstable Glyph Bridge from my graveyard.
Okay.
And then that will get exiled instead. Then I will make a Thopter token with Thopter Shop and block one of the angels attacking me. How many do you have? 4?
I'm sending 3 at you. 1 has Summoning Sickness.
Right, okay, so I'll take 8, go to 17, and draw a card.
I don't know what kind of beast this is. He's gonna have a droopier chin.
3/3.
He's got horns.
It's just. Oh, you're talking about your drawing.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter what you draw, if it's better than a stick figure, it's better than I could do.
There's
Me
my
too,
beast.
if you wouldn't notice. My stick figure.
He's hairy. He's a big hairy boy.
Anything else, Azarain?
No, I'm done.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. I will play an Inventor's Fair as lane. Okay. I will free you from the Sworn Tanidus Spodavro. We'll cast Starnheim Courser. And then
What does that
cast the artifacts and enchantments cost less to cast.
Oh,
Then cast the Unstable Glyph Bridge. Does Unstable Glyph Bridge resolve?
That's a hand. Sorry, I'm reading it right now. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls, then destroy all creatures except the creatures. I'm sorry, I cannot let that resolve or else I will lose my leverage. So I will tap 3 and I'm going to cast Absorb. I will counter
Say I
that.
didn't fucking try.
And then I will
Absorb.
make,
Discard a Plains and pass turn.
I'm going to make a 3/3 shark, and I'll make a 2/2 drake.
Oh no. All of the tokens.
Your turn, Bedaver.
Alright. I will untap. Draw. Oh, interesting.
Do you have anything to deal with this board, or we're just gonna die here?
I don't. I can
Don't guess who
only
dies.
hope. I can only hope to put something onto the field to help me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, land for turn. Let's start with that. Isolated chapel. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will cast March of the Last Ints. Does this actually? It can't be counted.
Well,
Is it going to be returned to my hand?
or is your creature going to die?
Or is the creature going to die?
You know, if I were a smart man, I would not have tapped the Spellwar Stone. So unfortunately, yeah, that's gonna go ahead and resolve.
All right.
Must
Draw
feel
cards
nice to
equal to the
resolve your
greatest
spell.
toughness among creatures I control, which will be 8. So we'll draw 8 cards, and then put any number of creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield.
Wow.
All right. Let's see here. Forgotten Ancient will be one of them. Magnagoth Treefolk. Arbor Colossus. Ikra Shidiki, the Usurper. I should have... Oh, no, never mind. Doran again, the Sandstep Mastodon. And that'll be it. And I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. Alright, so... Alright. So, when
Quite
this
the
enters the
spell.
battlefield, I'm going to bolster 5.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, the least toughness I have is probably going to be my Forgotten Ancient. So that is going to become 5 1/1 counters on it. Now, for each, basically, Island Walk with that type. Okay, so I am going to swing my Kessig Recluse over at you, Azrain.
For 8.
In response. So
Well,
how do I?
hang on. I'm asking
Yeah.
how much damage, so I haven't declared no blocked yet.
Right.
You can hold
I guess.
priority and cast a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold priority, and then I guess it doesn't have trample, so you could still just block it with one thing. Never mind. I'm not gonna do the thing that I said I was gonna do.
Okay, so you're declaring attackers.
I am. That's all of what I'm going to do.
Okay, then I will declare blockers. I'll block with my 2/2 Drake.
Okay. And then that will be my turn.
Okay. All right, Bo had a very good return right here, so I'll untap and draw. Okay. I will use Elminster's +2. We just need answers now. I'll draw, scry. Okay.
You need answers
To try and
okay.
finish the game. Both bottom. Oh, is that 20? Yeah, I think. Land for turn here. My next instant sorcery costs 2 less. I am just going to blue, blue, blue. I'll go ahead and cast a cryptic command. And I will tap all creatures my opponents control, and I will return permanent to its owner's hand. I will... I mean, at this point, I'm gonna draw a card. So I'll tap everything and draw a card. Make a 3/3, make a 2/2. Or no, I'm sorry, I'll make a 4/4. Draw. Yeah, I'll just swing. Let me see how much. Excuse me. So I've got here.
What did you return?
Nothing. I drew a card.
Four,
Oh, okay.
3 angels, Talrand, and a beast for me.
Yep. So I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send the 3/3, and I'm gonna send these 5 angels and this 3/3 at bow. That's 23 damage, and then I'm gonna send. I will send the beast, 1 angel, and beast, 1 angel, Talrand, and Heliod at McMahon for 2, 4, 4, 3. So 13 at McMahon and 23 at bow.
All right, I will respond.
Okay.
First, tap a green for Arachnoid Adaptation. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gain reach until end of turn. Untap it. My target
I'm going to
creature...
respond to that because I really need you to die right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Just counter it.
How much? It's 1 green.
It is 1 green.
Okay, so choose your creature. I'm going to do something different.
Okay, I'm going
because
to
if I return it, you just cast it again.
My Forgotten Ancient, which actually will have counters because you...
Spells cast.
Yeah, I forgot him. Anyway,
It is arbitrarily large.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is arbitrarily, unimportantly large, and hopelessly powerless.
I chose my Forgotten Ancient.
Okay, then I'll respond. Since Heliod is still giving all my spells flash, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. I'll just flash out Blatant Thievery, and I'll just steal your Forgotten Ancient, and then I will steal the Starnheim Courser.
All right. So, in response to that,
Oh
I'm going to
my.
tap 2. I'm going to cast Refuse to Yield, and I'm going to give target creature +2/+7 until end of turn and untap it.
Oh my
I will
God,
untap my
jeez.
Sandstep Mastodon with Reach, and it will be a 7/12, which in
Wow.
turn will be a 12/12 with Doran.
I guess if I just took Doran, that would answer some things, but sure.
So you have Forgotten Ancient right now.
Yes, how big is it?
Gross. Okay, so it came in with 5 1/1 counters. I cast 2 things at least, so it's going to be
You
7,
cast and 2 things from
and then
Azarena as well, for the Blatant Thievery and the Cryptic Command.
yes, so it's going to be 7,
9.
9. Yes.
It's got 9 counters on it, or it's
It
got 8
does.
counters on it.
It's got 9 counters on it.
So it's got 9 counters, and it is a 1/1.
It's a 0/3.
It's a 0/3. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I have no other responses.
Okay. So I will block the biggest whatever. Is it just the angel?
Yeah, they're all 4/4 angels.
So I will take 4. So I'll go down to 3. Is that what happens?
Yes. And then I'm also going to make another 2/2, and then I will make a 7/7.
All right. Zoinks.
Bo has 2 untapped spells. What are the odds?
I know.
Yes.
After that, I can't. That was kind of my kind of blew my load there. So after that, I'm gonna pass.
You're still at 41 life.
I mean, well, yeah, that's true. I do
still think it's just kind of.
Leyland. Sky Scanner. Does Sky Scanner resolve?
Yes.
TP draw card.
You know, Bo, I'm gonna reveal the spell in my hand when the game's over, and if I would have just not been stupid and didn't tap the Felwar Stone, I think this game would have been over if I would have.
Yeah.
If I would have tapped the plains instead of the
one more
Felwar Stone.
turn.
Yeah, right.
Does Ether Sworn Canonist resolve?
Yep.
Scrapyard Recombiner, pass. Go ahead, Bo. Do
All
your
right.
damages.
What I can. I can at least get Magnagoth. Because you do have a plane, so it does have land walk of that type. Okay. I will draw this magic card.
I thought I had a really cool play with you, like, oh, I'm gonna untap this creature and live, blatant thievery and steal it and still kill you. But then, nope, Bo just had another untap spell.
Yes, but what about second untap spell?
Yeah.
You've heard about first untap spell. What about second untap spell?
What about second? If I gave everything -1/-1, would that kill anything?
I think the Starnheim Courser is a 2/1,
Nope.
correct?
The 2/2.
Oh.
You would chill simply Sky Scanner and nothing else.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then. And I can. It went back to casting one spell a turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. For 3, I'm going to cast a Huatley, the Sun's Heart. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. I can -3 here. You gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures I control.
Jeez, Bo.
I'm going to do that. She will go to 4.
You'll gain 8.
I will gain 8. Correct. Okay. Well, that was my spell. My little spelly spell. Now I'm just gonna swing out.
Yep.
So Death Touch, all at you, Azrain, by the way.
How many creatures? Every creature?
So Magnagoth Treefolk has, for each basic land type among lands I control, it has that land walk.
Okay, so I
you
can't
control
block.
an island. Right.
I
You
control
control an
plains.
island, correct? Or plains, yeah.
How much
So
damage
you'll
from
be
that?
taking 6 for sure from this. And then whenever
You'll
a creature
gain
deals
6.
combat damage, correct.
Okay. I think
But I'm gonna swing. Okay, so it's gonna be that for sure, and then it's going to be actually. I can't
well,
do.
is everything you're swinging bigger than 4 power?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many creatures are you swinging at me with?
Okay.
6.
1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
One of which has Planeswalk, one of which has Menace.
Yes. So I took the planeswalk.
Right? Ikra Shadiki has Menace.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
I will block. I'm gonna block. How big is Ikra Shadiki? Her toughness?
3/7, but it's 7/7 for this purpose.
I will block Ikra Shadiki with a Drake and Forgotten Ancient. I will block the Death Toucher with my other 2/2 Drake here. And then I've got a 7/7 Shark. So what's your next biggest creature?
The 6/6 Arbor Colossus.
I'll block the Arbor Colossus with my 7/7. And now,
I can't monstrosity at instant speed, right?
You sure can.
Oh.
Arbor. Yeah, let me read it first, real quick.
So it has reach, 3 green, monstrosity 3. If this creature isn't monstrous, put 3 1/1 counters on it and becomes monstrous.
So you can make it a 9.
And then
And-
whenever
and
it
you can
becomes
destroy-
monstrous,
yeah.
destroy target creature with flying and opponent controls. So I'm gonna do that.
So hang on.
green,
'cause-
green.
let's finish blocks
I was gonna say
first.
let me finish because now that I know that, that's gonna change how I block that. It becomes monstrous 3, so it becomes a 9/9. So I think I will instead. I'll put the Forgotten Ancient in front of the Arbor Colossus. I will put. I mean, I don't know if it truly matters. I'll put the Forgotten Ancient in front of the Arbor Colossus. I'll block 2 Drakes on Ikra Shadik. Then I will block. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 additional creatures to block. Is that correct?
3, since one of them you can't block.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Ikra Shadiki, the Arbor Colossus here with the Forgotten Ancient. Then I will block one of your creatures with this Starnheim Courser, and then the other 2 with my 4/4 Shark and my 3/3 Shark.
Okay. So now if I made Arbor Colossus monstrous, could I destroy one of the Drakes, and then would that get
No,
rid
they,
of...
they've entered
They've
blocking.
already been declared as blockers.
Yeah.
Okay. Copy that.
So, and I'm actually gonna block with my 7/7 Shark on one of the creatures. I'm gonna keep my 4/4 back because I'm assuming when that thing becomes monstrous, it's gonna take out my 7/7 Shark.
I'm actually probably gonna take out the Forgotten Ancient.
It's gotta have flying.
Oh, it's gotta have flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the Shark then, for
Okay,
sure.
so the 7/7 Shark will die. I don't kill any of your creatures.
How big is the tree folk that has planeswalk?
It's
It's 6/6.
I already.
So
It's
you'll
a
get 6 life from
two
each
tick, but
Shadiki.
it's 6.
Yep, and I already took the 6 damage. So you killed that. I will lose my 2 Drakes because they blocked Ikra Shadik.
So the only thing that went through was the
The Planeswalk guy.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
And then you don't lose any creatures. I lost 4 creatures.
Right. And then that's it for me.
Okay.
Kill me. I'm wide open.
do
How
your
many?
worst.
Yeah. Draw.
Good
Plus
thing I have
2.
these untap
I
things. in
swear,
my-
Bo, I'm gonna freak out. Draw. God dang it. I'm all right.
What's the chance he's got a third one, Azarine?
Land for turn. Okay. Bo has no blockers. I freaking
Right
hope.
now he doesn't.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. So that's 4, 2, 3. Well, I'll send the Forgotten Ancient. So the Forgotten Ancient currently is a 13. And then I'll send Heliod. And I'm going to send Talrand.
For how much?
That's going to be for 19. And then I will send everything else at McMayhem for 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 3. I'm going to send 29 at McMayhem.
Declare no blocks.
All right. In response.
Okay.
I don't know why you're not sending everything at the guy with open mana, but sure.
I'm gonna cast Golgari Charm and give all the creatures -1/-1.
Sky Scanner dies, I draw a card.
How much mana do you have open, Bo, after that?
One
I'm going to
mana.
play Narset's Reversal.
In response.
Oh, I swear.
I got nothing.
Okay, all right. I think that's game.
Yep.
Oh, jeez,
I
Bo,
had-
making me absolutely work for it.
I don't think you worked that damn hard.
The game should have probably ended 2
Wow,
turns
you had to
earlier.
work so hard for those angels you made 80 turns ago and no one answered.
That's true. Well, you attempted to answer, but we're
Okay.
go ahead
Trying to
and
do something here.
let's go
Omega?
ahead and grab our 3 cards that we felt were
This
the
is my
biggest
graveyard,
impact.
Omega. And this is my library. I think you got me.
So,
I was obviously the big threat the whole game. That's why I had to be taken out first.
true.
That's the only way to get rid of mill players, I feel. There's no, hey, don't mill this many cards if you have to.
So
Yeah, but it's only the last one that matters. It just depends on how fast the mill player gets you there.
Yeah.
I'm going to run upstairs and check on something. I'll be right back. Bo, when you have your 3 cards, why don't you go ahead and start talking, and I'll be back as quick as I can.
All right. Well, my 3 are probably going to have to be. It's going to be technically 4, but it's going to be Sandstep Mastodon. It's a reacher, and when it enters the battlefield, I get to add 5 1/1 counters on something, which is pretty huge. And I was able to cast it twice, so that did some damage. Martial Essence is definitely going to be the MVP, though. The spell can't be countered. Draw cards equal to the highest toughness, which is bonkers in this deck. And then I can put any number of creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield. So I was able to draw 8, dump the ones that also got returned to my hand. So, and then just at the very end there, the Arachnoid adaptation and the Refuse to Yield was kind of some flavor because I was able to untap some things and save my life for a turn. So that's going to be my 3. 3 4-ish. And then Omega, I don't know if it's going to be you next.
No, I'll go next. Shout out to all the lands I drew after the Windfall. I had like really sick cards, and then like the catch-up sequence where you milled 3 cards made it so I drew like an absolute ass hand instead.
Oh no!
So I literally drew of the 4 cards, I had 1 non-land card, and it was a Clever Concealment that I never had the opportunity to cast. Because we needed a board wipe so desperately bad that I only keep that card in against board wipes to go so wide. And then I drew like 4 more lands after that.
Oh jeez.
So I just did nothing, and it was one of the most miserable games I've ever played.
Yeah, I hate when I get mana.
I'm stuck under 2 fucking Relic of Progenitus on my commander's Sun Titan. Like, wow, great! I feel so impactful this game.
Did you return anything that game with your commander?
No, I never cast Teshar because I'm not casting into 2 fucking relics.
Oh no. Yeah. All right, Omega. Is that your relic? That were the.
Well, to be fair, I run a lot of graveyard hate in this deck, but I don't usually use any of it until it's actually worth it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to use the Sentinel Totem or the Relic of Progenitus anywhere near as soon as I did, but I was getting taken out, so.
I mean, if he didn't puke out 7 angels, I would on the flip of a dime, I would have started forcing you to use it. But then you dropped 28 power on the board, and no one had any answers for it. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I just die then.
Sirens and alarms start going off all over the place. Yeah, I got it.
Ding, ding,
Okay,
ding.
as far as mine, obviously I'd have to consider the Graveyard Hate as one of them. The Ruin Crab did a lot of lifting that game in a very short amount of time.
True.
And the other one would have to be Tasha's. It was spiteful and I was on my way out, but those are the only things I did during the game that were actually impactful.
Yeah, that 20 CMC, I keep forgetting about that card in mill decks, and it's pretty powerful.
It's actually my favorite card, even more than Shark Typhoon, and that the best I've done with it is in one game I was able to cast it twice, and I got it back to hand for the 3rd time to cast it, but I got killed before that happened.
I watched a video where someone cast it in Vintage and milled like 40 cards. It was really hilarious.
Oh, what I really want to do is I've got an Izzet Millstorm deck that I want to get the storm. I want to build it in paper and get the storm count up to like 6 or 7, and then cast Tasha's.
Jeez, that would be nuts.
And now the Azrane's back, we talked a little bit about being able to pump things up like X spells.
Yep.
The one I have in the deck is Mind Shrieker. A little flying 1/1 that you can pay 2 and target player mills a card, and Mind Shrieker gets +X until end of turn, where X is that card's converted mana cost.
Mm.
So it can get very big very quickly, and it flies. So
Oh yeah.
wouldn't have done much against you, whatever. But
The anti-flying deck, yes.
The untapped tribal deck.
but that was it for me. Over to you, Azrain.
Am I the last one? McMahon, did you go already?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I first off want to just, first of all, the blue-white code is to just say sorry. I know that sometimes when the blue,
Okay.
when the blue, especially the blue-white player can hit late game, you know, it's really hard to just, you know, I felt like I was just drawing a lot of cards. I was, to be honest, I was drawing a ton of lands, but I did manage to just keep, you know, I had Absorb,
You too,
Narset's
huh?
Reversal. What was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, you too, huh?
So, yes, again, as much as I do want to say I apologize for making the end of slog, at the same time, like, that is kind of how this deck works. So, make a lot of tokens, cast a lot of instants, you know, sorceries. I was able to, that things like Blatant Thievery, I obviously got the Divine Visitation down really early, so that is going to be my first card, is Divine Visitation. It is, I do have a lot of things like the Shark Typhoon, Murmuring Mystic Tolerant, but Divine Visitation is the thing. It makes me 4/4s with flying, with vigilance. They're just excellent protectors. And then off the back of the Divine Visitation, I was able to exile the Seagate Restoration, which gave me 7 4/4s very early, which just kind of made
Yeah, that
attacking
was
me.
insane.
It made attacking me very not advantageous for anyone. It gave me a lot of damage to put out, so I was able to get life totals down very quickly. In the last one is just Shark Typhoon, because after the Divine Visitation got answered, I also just had the backup of Shark Typhoon to keep doing what my game plan was. Excuse me. And so I think, McMahon, your deck, you know, based on artifacts and bringing stuff back from your graveyard, unfortunately, you were Omega had 2 ways to exile graveyards, so I feel like it was just really hard to get your strategy going. That Elish Norn,
I had the control player controlled.
yeah. Bo, like always, just putting out huge, big butted creatures. You know, it's always. And what I really wish would have happened is the Narset's Reversal on that last March of the Ents, and I could have taken that and drawn cards for myself. You know, I would have drawn 7 and put down 7 creatures myself, and, like, you know, that would have been.
Is that why you needed the Felwar Stone?
Well,
Or-
so I guess in my head I just thought Felwar Stone was colorless. Narset's Reversal was 2 blue, and I had a blue and a white untapped. So, unfortunately, that didn't end up getting cast. But
Wasn't Omega dead by the time you were about to cast it anyway? I don't think you could have made blue mana off the Felwar Stone. Isn't the Felwar Stone your opponent's stuff?
yes, I believe it is. I think you
Yeah,
are
so we can't make
correct.
blue, so-
Oh yeah, all right, there you
Yeah,
go.
I died right after the Divine Visitation left, because that's what I used the Beast Within on.
Yes. So I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway then.
The march was bound to happen.
Well, I hope everyone still had a good time, regardless. So thank you guys for joining me here tonight. And as I said, we're gonna go ahead and open this Lost Caverns pack. Let's see what we get this time.
Did you get a Mana Crypt?
It's going right into Elminster, so I can cast Divine Visitation even faster. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining. If you guys, as my guests, want to say any last words while I go through this, feel free to just jump in and plug yourself, plug your channels.
Pull that dog that's on the artwork.
I will
If you
send
pull
it
the dog,
to
I
you.
need it.
Oops.
It's also got hilarious flavor text. Ooh, a lot of black.
A lot of black.
What is this?
Ooh.
I guess the only thing I would plug would be my Discord server. I'm not a content creator. I just try to put together games, even if I'm not playing. I'll just spectate.
Yes, certainly. I am also in Omega's a couple of Omega's Discords that he's a part of, so I joined those just to keep an eye on everything over there. And there's a lot of people, way more than are in my Discord, so it's nice to just join over there. And you know, a lot of people are talking all the time. There's games happening. It's a good place to hang out and find other people to play some games with. So for sure.
Cool.
Hey, look, you opened a pair of friends.
Yes. Unfortunately, one has partner and one does. Or no, the No, Malcolm doesn't have partner, but no mana crypt.
Sad.
Darn it. Looks like you gotta buy 5 more
Yep,
packs.
gotta go buy a collector's pack.
Unfortunate.
If that is it, if you guys don't have anything else to say, then I think we will send a raid out and we can just say peace out.
It was
Well,
super fun, dude.
Quick question.
Yes.
Where do you want me to drop the link for my Discord?
You can go ahead. You can drop that in chat, or you can drop it in my Discord and share your content. Feel free to drop it in chat though.
Okay.
So there you go. Omega just dropped his Discord. If any of you want to go ahead and join over there, I'm gonna look. We're gonna find someone who's at the same level as us. Low viewer count. Let's see. What do we got here? All right, we got Dirt Nymph, 25 viewers. We're gonna go ahead and raid them. They're playing some Magic Arena.
Have a
Okay.
good night, chat.
Yes, the raid is queued up. Thank you guys for joining. As
Thanks
always,
for having us, dude.
no problem.
Thanks for
It
having
is. I always love having you guys. I was really excited for tonight. We got this game scheduled really quickly, and I was very excited to have. I don't think all 4 of you have played, or all 4 of us have played together. I was really excited to just jam a game tonight on this fine Monday. So, again,
Yeah.
thanks for sitting through my turns and bearing with the blue whiteness.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen both of you on other streams, but this is my first time playing with either one of you.
Nice, it was fun.
All right,
Mr.
then
Mill.
make sure
Oh,
to.
the Simic Mill's not the only one I do, or is it Mill? I actually made a colorless Mill deck also.
Ooh, interesting.
Omega. The
So yeah,
master of
it's
Mill.
artifact heavy. But and the commander is in Eldrazi.
Oh, nice.
Gotta love it.
To the viewers, thank you guys for watching. Make sure that if you like the content here, hit that follow button, go over to my YouTube, subscribe over there if you want more content, join my Discord if you want to find out how you can talk to all 4 of us. You can submit your decks, we can talk about cards, and you can find out how you can be on the live stream yourself. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and join my Discord and I will see you there. But other than that, I am your host. I am your friendly blue mage. Maybe after tonight, your non-friendly blue mage, Azarain.